Once upon a lush meadow, there lived a hard-working and industrious ant named Andy, and a carefree and playful grasshopper named Gus. They were good friends, despite their stark differences in attitudes towards life. As the warm days of summer approached, Gus spent his time hopping around, enjoying the beautiful meadow and singing songs under the bright sun. He laughed and played while Andy worked diligently, collecting food and storing it for the upcoming winter. "Come, Andy, why work so hard? The sun is shining and the meadow is full of delicious greens. Let's enjoy the day together." Gus called out to his friend, trying to persuade him to abandon his tasks. But Andy, who was wise and responsible, replied, "I appreciate your carefree spirit, Gus, but we must prepare for the colder months ahead. Winter will arrive sooner than we think, and we need to have enough food to survive." Gus shrugged, not fully understanding the importance of Andy's words. He continued to frolic and sing, believing there would always be plenty of food available. As summer passed and autumn arrived, the meadow's greenery began to wither, and the temperature dropped. The once lively meadow was now quiet, with only the occasional chilly breeze rustling through the dry grass. One day, as Gus was hopping around, he noticed Andy laboring tirelessly, transporting seeds and grains to a large underground storage chamber. "Andy, why are you still working so hard? Winter is yet to come, and there's still plenty of time to store food," Gus said, curious. But Andy replied, "Winter is almost here, Gus. We must ensure we have enough food to survive until spring. The meadow won't be as generous during the cold month, and our survival depends on what we save now." Gus remained unconvinced, convinced that there would always be a solution when the time came. However, the winter arrived faster than Gus had anticipated. The meadow was blanketed in snow and food became scarce. The grasshopper began to feel hungry and regretful of his past choices. He realized that he had been too careless, not considering the consequences of his actions. His merry songs turned into soft cries of hunger and worry. Meanwhile, Andy and the other ants were warm and well-fed in their cozy underground chamber. They had plenty of stored food to last them through the winter, and they continued to live in comfort. Feeling remorseful, Gus decided to visit Andy and apologize for his actions. He hopped through the snow until he reached the entrance of the ants' underground home. "Andy, I'm so sorry for not listening to you and not preparing for winter. I thought I could always find food, but now I realize how important it is to plan ahead," Gus said humbly. Andy, being a forgiving friend, smiled warmly and said, "Gus, it's never too late to learn from our mistakes. I'm glad you came to understand the value of preparation. Let's share our food with you so you can survive the rest of the winter." From that day on, Gus helped Andy and the other ants in their storage efforts. He learned the importance of responsibility and planning for the future. And when spring finally arrived, Gus continued to work diligently, understanding that hard work and foresight were essential for a fruitful and content life. And so, the tale of the ant and the grasshopper spread throughout the meadow, reminding everyone that while enjoying the present is crucial, planning and preparing for the future is equally vital.